Alright, the next two things I'm going to show you are going to be how to create your assembly sheet and exploded view sheet with parts list and balloons. So from here, again, as always, new sheet. I'm going to start with the assembly, but the name of the project is Puzzle Cube. Part name is assembly. And I'm going to place my base view, find my IAM, and in my case, if I go to my front view, you can notice that it is not aligned correctly, so I'm going to make a custom view. So right here is change view orientation, and you could use this, but most of you probably will not have to. But I'm going to use my look at feature here, select this front view. Now it actually is aligned correctly, and when I go to place my front view, it is aligned correctly on the sheet. Now you'll notice that it's also very large. I don't need it this size. I am able to scale it down right over here on my edit view option, and 1/2 works really well. So as always, I'm going to place my front, top, right, and then bottom and left view. If I try to place my backside view, you can see it's exactly the same as my left, so I'm going to do a different step there. But I'm going to place my isometric as well. Create. There are those 6 views, and then to place my backside, I have to go to projected, select my left side view, and then I can place that backside view like so. And there are the views that you need. You can scale this larger if you'd like. I'm not requiring it, but 1-to-1, if you do that, you will need to move your views around a little bit to make it fit. Otherwise, otherwise 3/4 works out really well, and you don't need to do much shifting of views for that. That's it. It's a very simple sheet to set up. So after that, you go to new sheet again, and this will be your exploded view. And again, base view. In this case, instead of my IAM, I'm going to find my IPN. And your ISOs work out really well for this, your different ISO views, so find one that works well for you. The ISO top right will probably be your best bet. And again, 3/4 scale works probably the best for this. 1/2, some of you might need to do that depending on how far you spaced your pieces out. But I'm going to place those towards the left hand side here. And you are going to want to shade these. From here, on the Annotate tab is Parts List, and once you do that, you may have to select your exploded view. In my case, it did automatically select it, so I can just hit OK. I would like you to snap it to one of the corners. Does not matter what corner, but just snap it to a corner, and you can see it's highlighted in red if you hover over it. When it is that, just double click, and you want to go to column chooser, which is the very far left option, and you can remove and add items. So there's a lot of different items you can add. The ones I would like to see are item, quantity, material. If you'd like to add something else in, go ahead. Part number is usually one that students add. Volume as well, but just those 3. If I hit OK, again, you can see now there's my completed parts list. That has my material, which is wood. It should not say generic. It should say the type of wood that you use when you made your parts, so you may have to go back and change that. Then I just need to add in my balloons, and for those, you just click balloon right here again on the Annotate tab, select a part, click on the part, click once again, right click continue, and you want to do that for each one. You can click multiple times, but please don't do that. Notice that my leader lines are not cutting through my part either. And that's it. Once you have that, you have all of your views done, and you can print everything out.